What to do, what it is, it's your boy LonnyKabal. Yeah! And we back for another video. I just woke up from one of the meanest naps. It took a while. On the Mar Lawrence, running around LA naps. You did. Anyway, we're here to talk about how single parent households messed up the black community. Let me start off by saying, obviously, not everybody from my single parent home is doing bad. Let me speak on that. The black community are not the only community that have single parents. Duh! I just understand that 80% of people are dumb. They don't even want to hear you. They're getwits. You know, they're not used to objective opinion or somebody coming from a different perspective because they don't have that type of intelligence. They don't have that type of critical thinking. They don't deal with that type of logic. So God bless their heart. They're not even on my level. Like, I can't even get mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can just watch this or whatever, and whatever I say stick in the back of their head so they can come to their own opinion. Listen here, man. Notice I said single homes and not just single mothers. Majority of these single homes are from single mothers. The majority of those single mothers are bringing out children that's fucking the community up. But it ain't just them. There's some black fathers out there who some work hard, some don't give a fuck about their kid. They're just there because they don't have nowhere else to go, and they're probably getting some type of money or stipend, or they just probably feel guilty. You know, but we're talking about as a whole. I come from a two-parent household. Though I moved away from my parents due to things in the house we wasn't really seeing eye to eye. I'll probably get on detail to that, how I moved out at 15. That's for another video. About the single-parent homes. Single-parent homes destroy black kids because it doesn't give them a full effective reality. It sets them up in a way. Case in point. And this is the time when I told you I moved out at 15, so you know, obviously, it's the time I was with my parents. Growing up, I would have friends who play football together, go to school together. And a lot of them were kind of undisciplined. Like, hanging with these friends who didn't have both parents in the house, whether they had a strict mom, whether they had a free mom. Now a lot of my friends had just a single dad. As a matter of fact, there's a couple friends that had single dads. Let me get to the point. Growing up, when I had friends who didn't come up in a two-parent household, they didn't move the way I move, and they didn't fear things I feared. They didn't have the discipline the way I had. Example, if I go to school, right? I'm sitting here, my friends got single parents. They talking or whatever, F the teacher, yada yada, we do what we want. Yeah, in theory, I want to do that same thing, but I know what's coming to me when I get home if I'm on that shit. If it's not a team ass whooping, it's team discipline. So I'm getting discipline from two people. They're getting discipline from one. Like, one of my friends was so crazy with it. He's Hispanic, and he would, every time he got in trouble or something, since the school didn't really, it's not advanced like how it was. We're talking like this is middle school. We're talking about 2005, 2006. They didn't really have translators in the school like that. So anytime he'll get in trouble, they couldn't understand, his mother couldn't speak English. So he would get on the phone and basically, he talking in Spanish to her. Basically, he's telling her, it's not my fault, they're lying, yada, 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 come pick me up. Basically, he's flipping the whole story. So he has the whole world in his hands. They don't understand what he's saying or what his mom's saying. So he got off every time, whether it was a fight, acting crazy in class, he got off because he could speak to his mother in Spanish. A lot of my friends, they would hang out, live very recklessly. And I would be around their moms. A lot of their moms used to be in the club a lot. A lot of their moms kind of like young moms. I wanted to smash a couple of their moms, but yeah, that's a different topic. They just didn't have that vibe. Like, it kind of made me, as being black, feel low, because it's like, if majority of my friends are living fast, doing certain things without different fears, staying out all night, kind of what I want to do, or going from this block to this block to this block, or this neighborhood to this neighborhood, and just all over the place, and throwing middle fingers up on my face pages, and living the life. And the girls, come on. Fuck it, a lot of them girls have single parent homes too. The girls is on it. It's like, damn, man. I mean, I'm playing football. I'm handsome. I can fight. But you really don't have that, you don't have that swag. Like, you can't really sneak broads in your house like that because there's somebody, if not home, on their way home. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard. I guess when you have a single parent that's damn near busting their ass if they are working, trying to provide for you, it's easy to get away with shit. You out all night. You can sneak bitches in. You can do whatever. Your mom ain't home or your dad ain't home. It's easier for you to have more of your own mind, I guess, at a young age. I don't know if that can help some people in the long run because you don't have a core group feeding you and telling you what to do, how they want you to live. Now, some people from different parents' house, from two-parent households had the freedom of speech and doing whatever, expressing themselves. Not a lot of black houses had that. I know I didn't. I know for damn sure I didn't, But I see more of that now. And I will probably have one like that as I get older. Have a space where my kids can express themselves and be open, but understand discipline the same way. Okay. So what happens to a lot of my friends that had come from single parent households? Some of them, like before when we were young, now today, have bad temperament issues. Meaning you can tell, like, it's about the men now. They're too emotionally provoked. They're getting their feelings too much. They're always emotional. They're quick to get angry, quick to spaz out without thinking critically or thinking as a man, in my opinion. Like slowing down, thinking things out before you react. My father always told me to be a thinker. You know what I'm saying? Think before you react. Don't just wild out. A lot of people from single parent homes wild out. And they have this unruly manner. It's like you can't tell them nothing, and they think they know everything. We've all been teenagers, think you know everything, but nobody's really bringing that reality to you if you don't have a two-parent home. You might have a mom that's stern and all that, but at the same time, if you a guy that's your mom, yeah, you say you scared of her and all that, but at the end of the day, you're like, I'm the man in this house. Can't tell me shit for real, for real. Next thing you know, you bringing drugs in or you sneaking. You know what I'm saying? You feel like the man of the house as you grow there because there is no man there. I don't give a fuck how mean your mom is or how strict she is. My nigga, it's going to come to a point where you think you can be like, Mom, you can't tell me nothing. Hell, I felt, and my mom was one of the toughest of the toughest. Even I had that, but I knew at the back of my head, if I talk crazy to my mom, I had to deal with my dad. See that? You see that discipline. You see that second hand coming in. So it's like these guys can go into their manhood or their boyhood and feel as though, whatever, Mom, you can't tell me I'm a man out here. You don't know what it's like, yada, yada. And be cool, because it's like, yeah, I'm growing into that age, you can't tell me nothing. But I go here with my mom, yada, yada. But then the big dog, my pops, come in, and he's shutting that shit down. Like, nah, my nigga. No, I run this. You got a lot to learn. Live long. He bringing that discipline, that stern love. You know what I'm saying? It's not stern love when you're young. You feel like you're being an asshole. You feel like, fuck this shit. But as I get older, it's stern love. And this prepared me for the real world. It told me how to follow order. Follow rules. And when you hear follow order, that doesn't really mean just take directions from niggas and be a peon. No, when I hear follow order, knowing that some people like to call it penitentiary rules. To some people, jail, prison is their father because they gonna learn. Oh, they gonna learn. If your father ain't teach you, jail gonna teach you. Or Uncle Sam gonna teach you. And eventually Uncle Sam gonna give you to your father. Prison. Not calling prison you guys fathers. You know where I'm going. Don't play with me like that. Don't twist my words. When you go to prison, from what I've heard, I've never been there, but I have family that went, Francis went, hey, 6 a.m., get up. You talk back, they whooping your ass. Throwing you in the hole. You're not going to beat the prison system. And some people learn discipline too goddamn late. Where if you had a father, you would learn earlier in life that shit has a certain order, certain respect. This destroys a lot of black men because they won't know how to deal with order. Having children out of wedlock or having children all over the place, I have my views on it. But at the same time, you'll be used to like getting a girl pregnant and stepping off. You know what I'm saying? Or like, that ain't my baby. Or getting this girl pregnant and feeling cool. Sometimes you get these girls pregnant for a place to stay. You didn't have a father in your life. You probably seen guys doing that to your mom or whatever, but you didn't see your father doing that. Now I'm talking about the father. I didn't get to the missing the mother aspect. You know, not having that discipline, not having that father could set you up. Even for little girls, they don't really feel like a man loves them. Every time they get what they got, they feel like they got to top them off or give them some yeah, in order for him to like her. And she gets that implanted because it starts with middle school. You know, she doesn't respect when it comes to black men because she respects that white man when she's a black girl because she see white men as presidents, lawyers, teachers, principals. Granted, with some black principals, but you mainly see white guys in the head of powerful positions. So she don't need to know nothing about that white man being in charge because she ain't seen all her life. It's about seeing that black man as in charge that she has a problem with. And that's because she never had a black man in her household. Those not in life, but in the household. Because you can be outside the house and your child still not respect you. Why? Because you're not there day after day. She can be a mom to be the type to call your father to come get you an ass whooping. Come beat his ass, beat her ass. You did bad at school. You come in and beat her ass, beat his ass. He not going to respect you. Why? Because every time you beat his ass, he leave. He's like, man, fuck this nigga. Don't really let me just here to beat me. A single parent household, and it breeds weak young men. Granted, there's some strong brothers, strength brothers out there that's cool, and they still got some ways, and the real men admit that they still have ways that are emotional, you know what I'm saying, or quick to, you know what I'm saying, trigger off because they didn't have that discipline, that father in their house. But for the majority, it's bringing a lot of hyper masculine males who feel like they always got something to prove. Having a father in my house showed me I didn't have nothing to prove. That you be your own man, your own leader. People will respect you more. People will look at you more. Even if they laugh or whatever, they disagree or whatever, they'll still look and see that you're your own man standing on your own too. And they have no choice but subconsciously respect that and gravitate toward you. And I see it to this day. You know, let's talk about the mother aspect. When you're not really having a mother, which is very rare, when you don't have a mother, from what I've seen, you know, a lot of guys have mommy issues. You know, they don't really respect women. They hit women. They can get physical women. And a lot of guys that was raised in that single mother household hit women because they're mad at their mothers because their mothers probably abused them. And they've seen their mothers turn tricks or be with different guys. And it's like, God damn, you my mom. And I don't even want to get on the new kids nowadays because now you see your mom on Facebook. These little niggas might see their mom on X videos. You know what I'm saying? Posing or whatever. But a lot of these guys don't respect women because they never had that nurturing aspect. You know, to the guys who only got a father in his house, he might have discipline and manhood, but he doesn't have that. You need that warm, that warm nurturing from a woman. Especially as a young man, you need to know what that feels like. So you know when you meet a woman, what that's like. You know what I'm saying? How to identify it from a thought or a hoe or a little roller bitch. You know what I'm saying? Between that and a good woman who holds it down, who knows how to cook clean, who doesn't mind catering to you. You know what I'm saying? Who has a problem with submission and following your order, yet still having her mind and not being a pushover. Yes, women like that still do exist. They're far and few between, but they're out here. Not having a source of empathy. Unless you had a tyrant mom, but eventually you'll grow out of that. But if you're not a mom from the jump, you don't really have empathy. You know what I'm saying? But you see how short I can end that list with a single father? Because one, I don't know too many. Two, if he's there, now if you have a trash ass dad you just live with, you don't go through the same shit with the single mom. He might think you're his friend, just like your mom might think you're your friend. Let you smoke all that. Shit, some might be so low into sharing bitches, trading women, smashing women together. They can get that low. You know what I'm saying? They get into this world and they represent us. A lot of these people don't really fully mature because they never had both parties or the main discipline party. And they go out and they become grown-ass men or grown-ass women still acting like children. Couple examples. T.I. and Floyd Mayweather. Right now with the moment. Mayweather really ain't trippy. He's really responding back. But the fact that they're going public with this and they're over 40. Women, don't get me started. The fucking... Look on VH1. Pick one. Pick a show. Love and Hip Hop. Black Ink. Pick a show. Music, social media. To the fact with women, I like hood niggas. You like hood niggas because those are the only men that you can relate to because you was never really trained, brought up like a real woman. You probably have a little brother, older brother, and seen your mother do everything. And you're just used to taking care of niggas. But you ain't used to a man telling you what to do or telling you about yourself or having a source where he doesn't need you. And he's giving out the order. You know what I'm saying? So you're rebellious against that. You're rebellious against submitting to that man. Unless he's white, then you'll check yourself fast. Yeah, not every girl like that. Listen, cut this shit. Very rarely are black women being with white guys and they're checking them day by day. Like, just checking them on the use like they check brothers. I'm sorry. It's not like that. I don't want to ramble. So these people go into the world and they become your rappers and your celebrities. And you can tell that they don't have real leadership in leading people. And they go out here and they cause terror. I might be rambling. I'm just going to have to end the video. That's just my thoughts at the moment. It might be a part 2. I doubt it, but it's your boy LonnyKabal. Yeet! Make sure you like, share, and subscribe and hit that bell on the side. And I'm out.